The Love Elixir of Augusta Stern by Lynda Cohen Loigman. Audiobook. Book summary in English. Certainly. Here's a detailed and engaging 1,200-word summary of The Love Elixir of Augusta Stern by Lynda Cohen Loigman, crafted to captivate potential audiobook listeners. Augusta Stern's life has always revolved around the delicate balance between science and sentiment, precision and instinct. As a lifelong pharmacist, Augusta takes pride in her work, mastering the art of healing through carefully measured compounds. But as her story begins, Augusta is approaching a crossroad. Just shy of her 80th birthday, she is unexpectedly forced into retirement, a decision that feels less like a natural transition and more like a wrenching separation from her identity. Feeling unmoored, Augusta reluctantly packs up her life in New York City and moves to a retirement community in Florida. This new chapter, she fears, will be one of monotony and fading purpose. Little does she know, the past she thought she had left behind is waiting to meet her there, ready to change everything. The story unfolds through a dual timeline, juxtaposing Augusta's present-day struggles in 1987 Florida with her formative years as a spirited young woman in 1920s Brooklyn. This narrative structure allows readers to see how the decisions and passions of Augusta's youth shaped the person she became, while also offering glimpses of how those choices may still influence her future. As a young girl, Augusta idolized her father, a pharmacist whose shop was the heart of their Brooklyn neighborhood. His meticulous approach to his work and genuine care for his customers left a deep impression on her. But it wasn't just her father's influence that steered her toward a life of pharmacy. Augusta's great-aunt Esther, a healer with an unconventional flair for remedies, introduced her to a different side of healing, a more intuitive, almost mystical perspective that contrasted with her father's rigid methods. Esther's influence ignited Augusta's curiosity, blending her love of science with a fascination for the unknown, and sowing the seeds of a unique passion that would shape her career. Amid this backdrop of family mentorship, Augusta's youth was marked by another pivotal figure, Irving. Irving was the delivery boy for her father's pharmacy, a charming and confident presence who quickly captured young Augusta's attention. Their budding romance was full of possibility, but as is often the case in life, circumstances and choices conspired to pull them apart. Irving eventually disappeared from Augusta's life, leaving behind a bittersweet memory of what could have been. Fast forward to the 1980s, and Augusta finds herself grappling with the seismic changes brought on by her forced retirement. She struggles to find purpose in the sterile, sunny confines of her Florida retirement community. Just as she begins to resign herself to this new, unfamiliar existence, a chance encounter turns her world upside down. Irving, the man she once loved and lost, is living in the same community. The sight of him after all these years stirs up a whirlwind of emotions: nostalgia, regret, curiosity, and, perhaps most surprisingly, hope. The rekindling of their relationship is at the heart of the novel's present-day storyline. Irving is no longer the carefree young man Augusta once knew. He, too, has been shaped by decades of life's ups and downs. As the two reconnect, they are forced to confront the choices that separated them and the lingering feelings that never quite faded. Their interactions are tender and tentative, infused with the vulnerability that comes with revisiting an old love. Through Irving, Augusta begins to reflect on her own life's trajectory, not just the decisions that led her to this point, but also the parts of herself she may have lost along the way. Interwoven with Augusta's present-day story are vivid flashbacks to her youth, which provide rich context for her current struggles. These chapters delve into her early days as an apprentice in her father's pharmacy, where she first discovered her love for the craft. They also explore her complicated relationship with her great-aunt Esther, whose unconventional methods both inspired and challenged Augusta. Esther's teachings, often dismissed as eccentric by others, resonated deeply with young Augusta, planting the seeds of a belief that healing was as much about the heart as it was about the head. One of the most compelling aspects of the novel is the exploration of Augusta's career as a pharmacist, a profession that, in her time, was predominantly male. Augusta's determination to carve out a place for herself in this field is a testament to her resilience and passion. Yet, as the story reveals, her career was not without sacrifices. The demands of her work often left little room for personal fulfillment, and her relationships, both romantic and familial, suffered as a result. These sacrifices come into sharp focus as Augusta reflects on her life in Florida, grappling with the question of whether it is ever too late to seek happiness. Themes of healing and second chances are woven throughout the novel, both in Augusta's professional and personal life. The title, The Love Elixir of Augusta Stern, is a nod to the delicate balance between science and sentiment that defines Augusta's journey. Just as she spent her career carefully crafting remedies for others, she must now confront the challenge of healing herself. This process is not easy. It requires Augusta to revisit painful memories, confront her regrets, and open herself up to the possibility of love and connection. The novel's rich character development is a highlight, bringing Augusta and the people in her life to vivid life. From her father's quiet strength to Esther's eccentric wisdom, each character leaves an indelible mark on Augusta's journey. Irving, in particular, is a beautifully drawn character whose own struggles and vulnerabilities add depth to his relationship with Augusta. Their story is a poignant exploration of how love, even when lost, can linger in the heart and shape the course of a life. Lynda Cohen Loigman's writing is both evocative and deeply empathetic, drawing readers into Augusta's world with a blend of warmth and realism. Her descriptions of the Brooklyn pharmacy and the Florida retirement community are richly detailed, creating a vivid sense of place. The dual timeline structure is expertly executed, allowing the past and present to inform and illuminate each other in a way that feels organic and seamless. Ultimately, The Love Elixir of Augusta Stern is a story about the enduring power of love, the importance of healing, both physical and emotional, and the possibility of new beginnings at any age. It is a reminder that life is a series of choices, and while some doors may close, others remain open if we have the courage to step through them. Augusta's journey is one of rediscovery, as she learns to embrace the parts of herself she thought she had lost and to take a chance on the future she never thought she could have. For audiobook listeners, this story offers a rich tapestry of emotions and themes, brought to life by Loigman's compelling prose. Augusta Stern's journey is one that will resonate with anyone who has ever grappled with the passage of time, the weight of regret, or the hope of second chances. It is a tale that reminds us all that it is never too late to heal, to love, and to begin again. Let me know if you'd like any further adjustments.